Hello. Today we're going to be talking about trusting the change that you are being presented with right now. All right. And really trusting the process and how to move and navigate through the changes that you are being asked to make. Why is that important? And really talking about coming into the higher alignment with yourself and your soul through trusting the changes, okay? Because it can be very hard for us to leap into our intuition, to believe in the call fully when we have things that we are losing in the process, identities, people, jobs, things like that. So let's get into it. If you don't know me already, my name is Grace Moralia. I specialize in trauma healing, limiting belief work. I help my clients facilitate deep transformation so that they can align to their highest timelines and reality by following their inner truth, their intuition, learning to love themselves, typically, getting into these patterns and traumas from past lives, childhood, ancestral, all of those things. If you are called to my work, you can book a call below. And yeah, I have consultation calls for people who are serious. And that's that. Please like and subscribe if you like my energy. All right, so let's get into it. There's been so much change happening at a rapid rate. I don't know if you guys feel it, but March has felt to me like a complete different timeline shift or even a different year than the beginning of this one. It feels like a different vibrational reality to me. And so we're coming into the new year. Tomorrow is the new year, as I'm, in the astrological new year. Because it's the first day of it's the equinox. Is it the equinox or the first day of spring? I should know because I'm talking about it. But it is the first day of the new year, genuinely. I can't speak. I'm sorry. Be patient with me today. But it's ushering in an actual new vibration. Spring is here. It's like new year, new me, new energy. And in order for you to access this new energy, you've got to trust in letting go of the old. And this is going to be a constant evolutionary thing we have to go through. We don't own anything. We don't own people, situations. We only have ourselves and our growth. And so our intuition is always going to be calling us when we finish and complete a level of life, all right? This level of life that you're in could be feeling really good for a while, and then you're called to leave it, and then it's like this level feels good, then you're called to leave it, and this level feels good, and you're called to leave it, If we hold on and grip onto things, that's when we cause problems for ourselves, no matter how much we love it or think we want it. If the universe is asking you to let go, you've got to trust that. It would not be happening if there wasn't something higher on the other side. Through the death that we go through, I call it a death, the process of letting go, emotions come up, attachments come up, all of that. Those are the clues and indicators of what those attachments and beliefs and things that are attached to the emotions connected to your old life. Those are things you cannot take with you, all right? When you are wanting to become your highest self, you've got to be willing to die frequently, to let go frequently, to go into the unknown, to surrender into it, and to listen to the voice of your inner guidance, not your mind, your inner guidance that lives in your sacral chakra, that is trying to come alive, that has been masked by society. You already know what exactly to do, but you've got to create the space to go within and to clear that away, right? So that's what I do. That's the work that I do with my clients, is clearing away the things that cloud their authentic voice connected to their intuition so that they can uncover it, access a new timeline by healing traumas, limiting beliefs, old stories, things like that, and then they can come into their highest version. And that's what facilitates a deep transformation for them, is we're getting into the root of what's causing them to be held back, literally healing it, and it changes their entire reality around them through that healing work. So first step, we've got to reconnect you to you, right? We've got to let you hear what your intuition says and begin to create a roadmap for how you're going to love yourself, how you're going to move beyond your limiting stories and really create that soul alignment, right? And that is the process of letting go. So I want you to remember right now, you are being asked to let go. The more you hold resistance to that, the more you're going to cause yourself unnecessary lessons and pain. So where do you want to go? How do you want to grow? How do you want to feel in your life? You know, if you want to feel free and really connected to yourself, you need to be honest. You need to be real and look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know, I'm holding myself back right now. And that's okay, because when we're loving ourselves and when we're working with parts of ourselves that are traumatized and want to hold on to old things because we feel safe there or they're comfortable, we have to move with the energy. Okay, let me reword this. When you're working with traumas, the best thing that you can do is love them no matter what. When you're working with limiting beliefs, the best thing that you can do is love them no matter what. Meaning you accept that they are there. You accept this is part of your experience. Through acceptance of what holds you back, you then have access to transmuting that lower frequency energy into a higher dimensional experience, because love heals all. Everything in this planet, this existence, responds to love. Notice how people respond when they're being criticized. They shut down. So when you are, criticizing yourself for gripping onto things or for not being far enough or for whatever phase you're in, it's not productive to the natural flow of your life. When we want to flow into the higher, we have to be willing to let go and let it flow and to trust and surrender into the higher. And then the requirements of that is healing. Healing is always available, all right? And that's what catapults you into your highest timelines. You can't create a life reflective of your truest self when you're holding on to all of these grippings of the past. That's the problem, all right? So that's why when I'm working with my clients one-on-one, I do these programs with people, 3-month programs, where we're identifying the exact blocks that you're facing throughout your soul's existence, really, and healing them and creating space for your intuition, for soul guidance, for purpose to come through, for, true authentic expression of your soul and alignment, so that your timeline goes from here to here no matter where you are. And that's the power of this healing work, right? We want to see what's still holding you back and work with that to clear it in the roots of your being. You can't carry that stuff with you anymore, and you've got to be willing to face it. And I'm sure if you're here, you already are, ready to face yourself, right? You want to be free. All right, I have that tattoo right here, be free. You want to be free, and you are freed through healing. You are freed through self-love. You are freed through returning home to your body, all right? So remember, the phase that you're in right now is asking you to let go, to create space, and to clear away that more of the density that's within you, so that you can really, truly come into a loving life. You don't have to carry that fear anymore. That's what we have the opportunity to learn. You don't have to carry that fear anymore, right? It's just that we need to work with the parts of us that still feel fearful and change the story, change the narrative, right? What are you believing about it? What are you believing about yourself? What are you believing about your reality? We all have these blind spots that we can't see. So I encourage you to be willing to let go and to learn more about who you truly are and develop that deeper self-love. And if you are interested in working with me through that, you can book a consultation call below, and I will help you identify what the root causes of your blocks are, your traumas are, whether that be this life, past lives, generational, so that you can clear the way for a higher reality, the higher reality of your soul, your purpose, your gifts, all right? Authentic truth, self-love, empowerment. And you can act on that for the rest of your life. And that's the power of this work, okay? Let me know in the comments if this was helpful for you. Good luck with all the things. I got my soda. I'm going to go to the gym even though I'm really tired and I don't want to. But I'm going to do it because it's called self-care and I will be happy when I get there. All right, peace out, homies.